Well, the plan was to wake up and probably throw some grease in the truck, spend some time walking around it, and do some things that I haven't done. So I figured we'd have some time today, and no, it's 98 degrees right now. I thought it was kind of warm. I woke up at one point today and turned all the fans on, cranked all the AC up, and got kind of cool. And then I started to get warm while I was waking up this morning upstairs in the sleeper, and well, that's why it's 98 degrees outside. We are currently in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, and we have I think it's about 250 miles to get up to Dodge City, Kansas, where we're going to grab our reload. And then that reload is going to go up to Dakota City, Nebraska. Wind is blowing. It's normal. Wind is blowing and 98 degrees. So we're going to walk the German, get our paperwork done, and then we're going to get underway. You going to make it, big boy? You're already looking hot. We've only been out here 5 minutes. Hey, Dad, I'm always hot. Well, we rarely stay at truck stops, especially in bigger cities anymore. So I figured I would walk around this truck stop just a pinch, grab a few clips for the video here for some of you that don't go to truck stops very often. In that process, I almost got ran over, and I'm getting past in a very large hurry right now. And I also seen a man holding a gun with a picture on the back of his trailer. I like my on and off ramps. I feel much safer at them. On a negative note, I did not lose the hood of my truck last night. I must have parked in too good of a spot, I guess. Why are you panting? It's not that hot in here. It is warm. And we are in the junk drawer. We need to find an adapter because, well, we need to adapt things. I think the zip ties will do an adequate job. Ignore that. There are certain things that YouTubers probably shouldn't show their audience. I have a tendency to show said things. Over there is kind of like my power station, I guess you could call it. That brings up a good thing. I should put that Alcatel power station in here. Then I wouldn't have to depend on anything up here. We had a wire break that goes to a cigarette lighter or a 12 volt. So now I'm trying to run my auxiliary fans, that little GPS thing that keeps track of my miles for me. That thing, I go to the same places everywhere I go, so I really don't need a GPS, but I think it's kind of handy to look up at every once in a while and see how many miles you've been going in order of letting the German run around. But I need to run them both, and they both take 12 volt, and when one breaks you have to switch back and forth, and that ain't gonna work because we just hit the 100 degree mark and the truck is kind of warm, so I need all fans on hand. It's an overtime situation for the cooling system in this truck. That plug-in, it would not stay in. Well, take a zip tie it in. And the best part about it is I can sit right here and I can't see anything over there. Now if somebody opens up my passenger side door, hooks in, they're going to go. It's a little bit of a wiring issue you have there, Kurt. It's not an issue if it works. How you doing back here? You staying cool? Here, let's break out our handy dandy little laser thing. So you got battery? Yep, it works. You want to see where the hot spots are in the truck? I know. I have your window shut and it's all sealed up. Trying to keep you cool, man. That's all I'm doing. Alright, we just parked the truck. So these temps are going down the highway. They will only go up from here when you park the truck. Floor, 94 degrees. 87 degrees on the door. But your first says you're 86. I know, concerning. That window shade, 92. That window shade, 95. What else can I check? Let's check a wall. The back wall is 86. Oh, did you guys see this? It's not a new comforter. I still have Mickey Mouse. This is Iron Man. I missed my Mickey Mouse one, but that one is getting the job done. You didn't make my bed like you promised. Outside temp here in Woodward, Oklahoma is 104 degrees, which really isn't too shabby. The humidity's not that high. They never really get they get humidity, don't get me wrong, but it's nothing near like back up there in Iowa. They don't have the corn that gives the humidity to them, but it's really not too shabby. In the truck, it's not really that pleasant going down the road. Come on, Opie, come on, get over here, man. Going down the road because I'm having trouble. The wind is blowing, so every open seal, it's just like winter. Put it this way, it's just like winter. You're running down the road, it's negative 10 degrees out, and you're thinking, holy smokes, it's kind of chilly out. Well, the wind is blowing in all that cold air. It works the exact same way in summer. So when your truck isn't sealed up, like First Class isn't, that's on me, she will just lets in all that hot air going down the road, plus that floor, plus that. What needs to happen long term is the interior needs completely gutted. That wood floor, throw it out, burned and gone. I hate that thing. But the interior needs completely gutted, all new insulation, then put everything back up and make it to where when you shut the door, you actually got to push that puppy shut because it's so airtight, and that's going to be the goal. Short term though, I wasn't prepared for warmer weather, so we need to go home. We need to give that condenser up front a really good washout. We need to give the evaporator in the cab a good blowing out, maybe possibly even a washout, and then make sure that it is completely sealed. If any air gets into that thing from the outside air, it's just not good. You need to seal it up. I'm talking about the enclosure around it. And then the sleeper, the evaporator in the sleeper, I am sure 100% it is plugged with dog hair, because I haven't cleaned it out this year yet. So I need to get that all blowed out and washed out. So little stuff like that I need to do. I am going to put some stuff around the windows on the inside just to help seal out the sunlight a little better. But that stuff works. That usually gets us through the dog days of summer, which we're not at yet. We're still in June. We just need to get the need to do that interior one of these years. That would make it a little better in the winter as well. We're gonna give it a whirl, but there's white people in there. I don't know how that's gonna go with white people in a Mexican food truck. If you guys ever make the chance to get down to Laredo, Texas, absolute best food trucks you will ever find. The trick to eating authentic Mexican food out of a food truck, or in this case trailer, is to order it the way they serve it. Don't try to modify it. If it comes with onions, all that stuff, you have to get it. Except for guacamole. Never get guacamole. I never get guacamole. I couldn't do it. It's green slime. I can't do that. This might have that on there because I didn't say nothing to them. But that's the way you're supposed to eat out of a food truck, is the way they prepare it. Don't modify it. As we motor our way through Buckland, Kansas right now, there's a few things crossing my mind. We have a little bit of time. The speed limit's 20 miles per hour through town. There's no stoplights. First off, the burrito was perfect. Onions, everything. I don't even like onions, but it was perfect and delicious. So stop there if you get a chance. Second off, Oklahoma 2-lane roads. Some of the most beautiful scenery you drive across when you're in this part of Oklahoma or Kansas, but they can get brutal rough. Thirdly, we're actually getting tornadoes back home again. They're staying over on that Interstate 29 area, which is about 30 miles away from us, but that's a tad too close for comfort. Dad's keeping me informed as usual. We just have hot and wind here. And last, I'm still shaking. We were at a stop sign. I crossed the highway and was gearing up. We about hit a tarantula. Full-blooded. I thought I hit it. As in, I'm in my truck and I can see on the road, I can see it walking with legs. Each step the leg is making, I can see it. That's how big this spider was. And then I went over it, and at first I thought I hit it. And I'm looking in my mirror right away because I want to make sure this thing didn't jump onto the truck, climb up through the hood, and get into the cab and eat me. I looked behind my truck and I could still see it on the road in my mirror, just to let you know how big this spider was. It was one of those black ones. We seen one once when we were in Kansas. It was another one of those. Thank you. Pump 22. Thank you. Sometimes it's the things that I don't show you guys. There you go. Sometimes it's the things that I don't show you guys that are the funniest. I swear to God, it is. I have the meat sweats is what I'm gonna call it. It's just really hot out, and that burrito had an insane amount of steak on it. So man, I'm just pouring sweat, just sweating. I needed to clean my front windshield. I scrubbed it with the squeegee on the outside, but I needed to clean the inside because I had fingerprints all over it from the GPS thing falling or from smashing bugs or whatnot. 325 pounds, 6 foot 4 inches. Whenever you clean the inside of the window, it's an acrobatic act. Well, you're scrubbing like this, and then you gotta move and scrub like this. Well, then you gotta do it 2 or 3 more times, and then you just realize the outside is just dirty. And then at that point, you're like, wow, I really need to put a new windshield in this truck. It is pitted out really bad. But yeah, sometimes it's the funny things, the things I do like that off camera that make me go, dude, you are a dork. So when I was showing her the inside of the trailer as we check in, I noticed there's something setting in our trailer, like if a package of ice cream fell off. By far it'd be no good, because I have to turn the reefer on to show them that it works, because we're dropping this trailer off here and we are picking up a loaded trailer. So when I flipped the reefer back on, it was 105 degrees inside that refrigerated trailer. So whatever is in there, it's not good anymore. But when we pull over here and we drop this trailer off, we're going to jump in there and see what kind of goodies they dropped off of a pallet when they were, dang it, I should have paid attention last night. I would have had me some ice cream goodies. I was just having that conversation with one of my buddies earlier today. He goes, hey, did they have any damaged product with the ice cream? You know, they don't have damaged product anymore. Back in the day, whenever you hauled ice cream, meat, anything, you would actually have, like, if you bumped a pallet, if they bumped a pallet, bumped a tub with the forklift, they'd call it damaged, and you had to go find a place to get rid of, you know, like 24 gallons of ice cream. Nowadays, they don't do that. I think the employees keep it, I'm pretty sure, because there's no way there's no damages. But yeah, we're gonna have to see what our mystery bag of candy is. It's always easy going in versus coming out. Somebody ate that. At our, where we unloaded, somebody opened that and ate it. Not only did I give that last place $412, I also gave them their snack. Alrighty, we are looking for 5341. That's 2808, our trailer. That's our trailer right there as well. So there's two guntrents, but not our trailer. We're looking for 5341. Where are you? 5341. Where are you? 5341. Where are you hiding? Where are you hiding? Are you back here? You're right there. It's right there. It's right there. And I think there's room to where I can fit my fat butt in between there to hook up. I should have been a sound writer or songwriter. I know. I should have been. I mean, I had so much talent, you know. Tim McGraw, he's like, dude, I want you to sing for me. He goes, you're so much better than me. I wanted you to sing all my songs. Faith Hill, his wife, was just like, man, you're so good, you're so cool. Then Miley Cyrus come along and was like, I hate him. We don't want him to sing for us. We will get rid of him. And then she goes off the handle and starts singing all her weird stuff. Ooh, oh. You ain't got no air in you. Oh. Damn. Where'd it go? How'd it disappear? It's my pretty. Off of my shifter. Not my shifter, off of my air level. It popped off. Okay. Right now, a lot of you. I got dirty. Right now, a lot of you are questioning the wrong thing. You were wondering, man, where is this guy's sanity gone? Is he completely lost it? He's now making up songs and making up conversations with famous singers. The more important question you should be asking yourself is, how does he go from Tim McGraw, Faith Hill, and then bring up Miley Cyrus? You got two legends and a quirky kind of gal. It's because of Don't Break My Heart, my achy breaky heart, I just don't think it'd understand. Woo! That's right, you guys know that song, right? Billy Ray Cyrus, Miley Cyrus's dad, legend. He's kind of a kooky guy now, I think. We all remember it, right? He had the mullet down to his butt. Don't break my heart, my achy breaky heart. Just don't. Dad, shut up! Okay. Gotcha. Alright. We're going to let the trailer air up. We're going to slide our tandems, go back to the guard shack, get out of here, and start making our way east. I haven't heard anything from the home front, which usually means good news. The way it sounded, those tornadoes and those storms were heading straight south, which is very odd. A tornado going south, but it was heading south. Come on, Opie. Come on, let's go across the street. A little quieter over here. We are in Ellsworth, Kansas right now for a quick little pit stop. Luckily that humidity had dropped. Holy smokes, guys. Earlier in the video, I think I had said that the humidity had not been too bad. I think Woodward? I think we were in Woodward, Kansas when I said that. The temperature dropped, and then when we were going through Great Bend, Kansas back there, I rolled my window down to record. The entire truck just fogged over. The humidity was horrible back there, and that's not too far away. I think Woodward from Ellsworth might be maybe 35-40 miles away. But right here, it is perfect. The temperature is perfect, humidity is perfect, the weather is flat out perfect right here. The family made it through the storms back home. I don't even think we ended up with much rain. About 20 miles to our west, they ended up with some rain. They were calling for like 3-inch hail back home, and I had told Sarah they always call for hail like that. Heck, I can't remember the last time we got damaging hail right inside the town of Mapleton. On the outskirts, I had seen crops damaged, stuff like that, but I cannot remember a time when we actually had damaging hail. Crossing my fingers, knocking on wood, because I don't want damaging hail. It's a pretty peak back there, isn't it? I think earlier in the video I had discussed where we were going, but I think I kind of forgot to tell you what's in the trailer. It is 41,000 pounds of beef trimmings. That's what's in the trailer. And that's what's heading up to Dakota City, Nebraska. Some of you have asked me in the past where I got those steps for Opie. They're on Amazon. I used to actually share a link with them. It was like Snaggle Paw or something like that. Every time somebody asked, I would send that link to them. I don't even know what's the name on these. Then I looked up, tried to find the link where I bought these, and they've already gone out. It's kind of, you know how Chinese stuff kind of goes. They go for a little bit, then they switch names, or they go for a little bit, then they come back, and that's what it is. Those steps are just on Amazon. They're foldable dog stairs. They're soft. They're not the hard ones. Opie couldn't go up and down the hard ones. I should clean my window. Yeah, I'm gonna clean my window quick, and then we'll get back underway. By now we're all pretty much used to the routine, aren't we, guys? That big fireball in the sky is about to come up, and well, I really don't want to watch that come up. We put in a solid 650 miles today, and I'm going to go ahead and call that good. We have about 125 to 150, about 125 miles left till we get to Dakota City, where we're going to drop this load off. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please throw a like down there. If you haven't yet, please subscribe. Other than that, you guys stay safe, and as always, I'll see you next time.